Hello, everyone. This is Kilveyshaman bringing you a Valheim No Mods Tales of Gadreff Part 10. And I bet you're all wondering, why am I doing this? Why aren't I doing my community server? Well, we've done the community server for a couple of episodes, and I thought I'd just blow the dust off this poor character and see if he's still alive, can't even remember what we were doing with him last, so let's jump on in, see where he is, and see what we got to do, and maybe just spend a couple of hours refreshing myself as to what exactly he was doing. Right, so let's jump on in anyway. It's been such a long time we haven't played Gadreff now. It's been, I think the last 4 streams have all been community server. So yeah, let's jump on in. Right. So he was Sanctuary, if I remember rightly. So let's jump on in. I know he'd built his village and he put stone all the way around it. And he'd recently gone to the swamp biome. But then he had to do that in order to make the stone bench. So I think we were aiming towards trying to beat bone mass. So we needed to get enough things ready for that. If I remember rightly, yeah. Here we are, back in the village. As it were. It has been some time. Right, so what has he got on him? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so he's got some of them. He probably needs a bit more of that and that. Can drop them. Right. Yeah, let's tidy up a couple of things then. So bones. Grey eyes. Yeah, they go in here. We've got plenty of cores. Right. Trophies. We're in here. Yep, so what did he got there? Was it iron? Yeah. Well, he's still got a deer cloak. Right. Or troll cloak. So you could probably do with a couple more of them. What was this cooked meat side of things? But he doesn't seem to have his fish. What do we need for the sausages? Oh, we got plenty anyway. Right, so where was bone mass? Okay, so he's up there, he was. So we need to nip across to there. Head up that way. And we needed bones, was it? And let's bring the chat up. Stop sneaking. Right, bones. How many do we need? There was something like 5, wasn't it? Well, take 8 with us just in case. Yeah, this one goes to the crypt. Let's just nip inside here to see how much we've already done. I think we cleared this one. Well, that was a dead end. That's a dead end. Oh, we haven't finished in here. Alright. Okay then. Goodness, we haven't finished in here. Yeah. Very dark and misty in here, isn't it? Right, there we go. So nothing in here other than a wet floor. About right, really, isn't it? Alright, yes. Forgot about that. Whenever you go for a swim, you gotta put your weapons back on. Punching the stone doesn't help. Where's that coming from? Yes, I should be doing this. Hopefully I'll heal up a bit faster now. To be honest, I'm quite happy with the community server at the moment. We've got a couple of players on there. We had, I think, one join us yesterday, and one, I think, the day before. So I think we got now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5, maybe 6. Just need to get my son to join it now. Right, there we go for full hits. Let's clear a bit more of this, so we can potentially see what we're going to be shooting at. Okay, switch to the bow. Well, if he's just going to stand there, I'm going to keep on hitting him. And then we've got a blob by here. Why can I hit him? Ouch. Right, smash this down a bit. Well, we've certainly got a lot to cut through by here. Right, let's nip over here. Try and clear out the less obvious ones. There we go. Right, and then this one. Oh, some chain. That's good. Okay, that's a bit odd. Why can't I pick that up? Well, let's get rid of that then. Much rather have that. Okay. Back to this room. Right, we definitely got a blob there. Okay, and now we present it with even more. Oh. Okay, we're probably not going to have much left in this. We might just about clear this one. And then we're going to have to get our stuff repaired. There we are. That broke. Just hope we can remember where we left everything. Starting with the flaming torch. So we just went in there, so is that on the way out? Yes it is, right, okay. Let's grab these. Right, well what I'll do, I'll drop the ore in here for now. We'll take everything else back. Shouldn't be a huge problem. Repair our stuff and then come back. And through we go. Okay, can't pick that up yet. Skins. Drop that off. Treasure. Right. Nails and chains. We have just the place for you. We got more treasure. Trophies. Down there. Arrows. Weapons and ammo. There we go. So we can drop them in there. I'll try and top up my arrows a little bit. Right, so raw meat. Drop that into there. And mushrooms up there. Look at that guck then, or gunk, whatever you want to call it. There we are, we can pick that up now. Alright, here we go. Iron goes up there. Let's have a little rest. Oh, the fire just went out. Oh well, that's no good. Let's get fire in the fire then. Alright, it wasn't. Just the wind blowing it out, that was, is it? Okay, well, we got our rested bonus back. So let's get back. Yeah, we're going to need to see just how far away Bone Mass is and deal with him appropriately. Okay. I got stuff in this one, and I got stuff in this one. Right, okay, let's grab this stuff then. And let's put it over here. For now. Grab our torch back, is it? I just remember we got stuff in that one. Tiny bit confused now. So it must have been down here we've gone then. Right, okay. We've got a couple of friends in here. Right, there we go. And let's do this one. Yep. I think I've done all of the parts of this one now. Right, bear with us. Quick server hop. Dum 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 dum. Right, so we did make him a nice little home in Oldheim. And you can drop his stuff in there for now. In fact, you could probably drop a few of the other things in there as well. Things he doesn't really need at the moment. Yeah, let's drop them in there as well. Right then. Go for a little run. They always end up going the wrong way. Still need to finish building this place. Yeah. It looks awesome, though. What is that? Oh, yes. Right, I remember now. So you can drop them in there. Let's log back out and jump back into the server. I need to jump on to I was part of another community server. I need to jump back on there and spend a little time on there as well, I think. Can't be neglecting my friends and colleagues. That's it though, you suppose you create your own little baby, as I were, or my son creates my own little baby, and then you're sort of like distracted doing that for a bit. And now that we've done this one, oh well, I've already marked it down as being done, but what direction is bone mass then? Up there. Okay, let's see if we can safely get up to there then. Let's put a potion on, just in case. Let's head up in that direction. So it's going to be roughly that way. Okay, I need to run. And I died. Brilliant. And all the potions are with him. Right, okay. I know. So that one is maypole. Fishing. Trader. Elder. Swamp 1. Right. Alright, I got a few things in there. Right. Handy to know. So we have to make a run. It's not that far then. Let's just run in by here for the moment. And while we are, we might as well put this on the map. Let's nip back out. I need a breather. Go down. Oh, for crying out loud. Here we go again. Let's try this again. From here, we still need to go a fair old distance. I guess we still have a fair distance to go. I would have been better off building a boat, I think. We have still got a long way to go. Ah, wait there. That's my marker for him. That's not the marker. Oh, that was a bit silly then, wasn't it? I need the genuine marker of him, don't I? Alright. We did see something down by here, didn't we? What was it down there we saw? Well, that's not good to anybody. So we got another crypt right here. I need to find out exactly where we are. Right. Bear with me. Valheim photos. There's the spawn. Right, let me bring up the map on this side so I can compare. Okay, so it's not that map. Sorry with this, I'm disoriented with all these different maps here. Right, so it's not that map. So which map is it? Is it that one? Ah, yes, this is the one it is. I hope. Yes, the spawn. Right, let's look at this now then. Right then, so from there, yeah, he should be around about here somewhere. Why I got him all up there, I don't know. That is bogus. Bone mass should be... from there. Yeah, I'd say roughly about there. There. Now we know roughly where he is, we can actually try to find him then. Hello, Queen. Are you enjoying the community server? Ah, brilliant. It's good to know. I'm just, at the moment, I'm just on one of my private seeds, as it were. Just doing one of my older characters that I used to do a playthrough with. So we need to head over this way. Trying to find where bone mass is in this server. Or this seed, sorry. And I've run out of poison that put resistance now. So I gotta tread carefully. Oh, that's where he is. Right, okay. So that's where he is. We can set ourselves up by here. So quickly put down a workbench before anything interrupts. Put down a ladder. And put down the portal by here. Make sure I get this the right way around. And let's name this, well, name it Crypt for now. It's actually the one that will get us to bone mass. Right, as he's literally just by there. So that's facing me. He's literally to the south of me. Right, so let's mark this on the map then. He's not by there. He's about by here. And we were on a crypt by here. Right, so let's jump through, lick our wounds as it were. We got stuff that we need to do. Prepare ourselves better for the fight. Right. Inventory. Right, we go. Right, we got an elite trophy, that's handy. And we got a leech trophy. So we've got a few more of those. We're actually going to need... Yeah, we're going to need some more storage. Alright, it's going in miscellaneous for now then. Alright, there's our other elite in there anyway. Right. And the weird stuff can go in there. Bones. Let's just dump that in there. Right. Tools. That can go in there. Raw meats. And thistles. Okay, right, so let's jump through that other portal, because we had a load of stuff we had left in that other portal. So the swamp one. Let's grab all of that. And we're just going to hop server, as you do. So, start game. This is a little trick queen. Right. If you can't be bothered to jump in a boat and sail all around with all your ore, just drop it off on another seed. Sort of a workaround, in a way. So I've got myself a little home on this other seed. Oh, I say little home, it's a room inside a big huge castle that my other character built. So you drop all your stuff off in here. So in this case, that is what we want to drop off. And then we jump back. And then start. Sanctuary. Start. Right, so grab the rest of that stuff. Oh, we have already. Right, go through the portal. Back to our base. And because we haven't got any metal on us, we can get through the portal. But then once we're on this side, go stand where you need to be so you don't have to do any walking. In this instance by here. And once again, log out. Basically, this is the coward's way out, I know. So, start game. Back to the other server where you dropped all your stuff off. The other thing is, I think if you jump stream seeds, I think it resets your buffs and your poison resistances. So if you have any on, you're going to waste them. But we got all this metal now. You can grab that. In theory, at least. What can I leave behind? Leave that behind. And let's leave that behind. There we go. And then we just log out again. Because you don't have to worry about stamina. And then jump back on to our proper one. Obviously, it's missing the point of, you know, having to build boats and travel half the continent to get your ore from A to B, like sort of thing. But if you tend to do a lot of solo stuff, it is a lot easier. If you're in a group, it's not so bad. Right then, so now we can drop all this ore off in here. And that. And we can put that into the chains. So we got a few more of them. So guck stuff, whatever that is. And resin. Oh, there we go, another trophy over here. Right. And bones. And where did I put the eyes? Down by that. Seeds up there. Right, so we just got this lot to get rid of now. But while we're waiting for that, we might as well grab some of this ore and make ourselves some iron. So if you haven't seen this before, this is my little village on my on this character. Right, he's got a nice little place. I'll give you a little quick tour. Yeah, my cold coffee is in my cup. Thank you very much for that advert there, Panda. Nothing wrong with Morrison's coffee. Now, if he was offering to make me a fresh one, that'd be much more interesting. Right, so yeah, so this is my little village, right? I took over an existing village that had like raspberries growing in it. Alright, as you can see, although they're not there right now. I then reinforced it initially with wood and then later with, as you can see, stone. There were some bows hanging around. They're not no stars on them at all, but you know, we got a couple of bows in here. We got a nice little vegetable patch by here. And we got some bees doing what bees do. Yeah. And as you can see by here, we got lots and lots of turnips. Yeah, if you didn't know, Queen, Panda is my son. He's the one who actually set up the community server for me. After a lot of sweat and blood and toil and goodness knows what else. And I stomped around being grumpy until he did it. In the end, I think we had it up and running about an hour before my birthday, wasn't it, boy? And so let's plant some more of these down then. Some seed turnips, yeah. Oh, good morning, Bosom. Right. Yeah, I'm just doing a bit of this old character. I haven't done it for a while. My Tales of Gadreff one. I'll probably jump on the community server later on, off camera sort of thing. I'll just leave them grow. Right, now what do we need to make that turnip stew or whatever it is? Alright, okay, I need to put a fire under there. Luckily, I have a chest with firewood written in it. Right then, so what did we need for turnip? Raw meat and a turnip. Right, okay. Have we got raw meat in here? No, we don't. Oh well. Tough luck then, innit? In that case, it's going to go in the pile of raw vegetables. Right. I need to jump on the community server just to kill all the boars, I think. Oh, well, that's always good, that is, Queen. I've done a fair bit of working from home, but to be honest with you, the last time I worked from home, it was like literally a two-man company, the boss and me, and it was very, very stressful trying to communicate with them on the phone all day long. So yeah, I packed that one in. But in other environments, working from home, the previous job I was working from home, I was the IT guy for about 40 odd staff, and we'll like be daily doing team conferences and whatnot, and it really felt like part of a community then. But when it's just like the two of you, it's just like the boot and the dog, you know. Right, let's drop that honey off. We need to stockpile our honey for later on. And those magic mushrooms. I could have, but it would have probably taken me a lot longer. And you sounded keen to do it initially. I wasn't going to take that away from you. At the end of the day, I set up the DayZ server. That was a headache. And then set up all the mods in it. But I did that just to prove a point to somebody else, didn't I? And it is also the old saying, which I think Burzum would probably agree with. A cobbler with holes in his shoes, a carpenter with doors that jam. When you do the job all day long, the last thing you want to do when you get home is to carry on doing it. It's like I know with the passion of my mother, right? She used to be a chambermaid. She would be making beds to the tune of like 100 or so a day, right? And then she'd come home and make our beds. And then us being kids would wreck those beds, turn them into dens, this and that and everything else. And she would go ballistic with us. Absolutely ballistic. Mainly because it's the last thing she wants to do when she gets home is to do our beds. So she would force us to make the beds, all of us. And then once we'd done them all, then she would strip those beds, dump them on all the blankets on the floor in the middle, and then say, right, now do them again. See how you feel. But I got to give credit to that woman. She held down 3 jobs. Single parent, she held down 3 jobs to put bread and butter on the table. Our grandparents pretty much raised us because my mother had 3 jobs. And she was hardly ever there. And as a kid, you sort of resent it because you don't see your mother. But as an adult, you appreciate the effort and grief that she went through to put bread and butter on the table. Yeah. Right then, let's tart these things up. Right, and let's have a look and see what I can do to improve my stuff further. So, iron scale. Okay, so we need 10 for that. 10 for that. We need to get ourselves an iron axe. We're going to need 20 for that. 10 for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 50 iron to start with. Right, so let's grab what we got. Well, it'll be a start. And do the long, slow crawl down here with too much weight on. This is how I feel in the mornings. Right, upgrade. So let's up the scale mail. The greaves. And the helmet. Right, so you would need level 5 to go further. But still, that's an improvement. We're not going to take on bone mass with subpar items, I tell you that. Last time I fought him, I basically toe-to-toe went with him. Like, right, we've still got 3 in there. Let's grab a little bit more of that. So split that one. And split that one again. Oh, I could have brought more. And we're going to need some coal. So let's see what wood we got in here. There's our wood store. Let's chuck all that in there. Right. We can go get another 6 or so by the time we come back. In fact, we could just grab that. And we got 15 of that. We needed 20, I think, to do the other one. Yeah. So a quick reminder as to what it was we needed. So we can't do that. Or that. Ah, it was the Iron Mace for 20, that was it. And we put 15 away. So we need 2 more pieces to pop out of this. And then we can upgrade the mace. And then we need to make an iron pickaxe, ideally. Right, so that's our extra 5, so that will give us 20 when we grab the others. I see the lights have gone out. Alright, we can upgrade that as well. Right, so, well, let's upgrade this first then. I didn't realise that was lower. Strange. How is that classed as lower than the rest? It's rank 3. Oh well. And while I'm standing around here, what's the situation with Trollhead Cape? Right, so we need to be rank 5 for the workbench. Right, so they're all maxed out. Let me try to remember what we need for rank 5 for the workbench then. So that's a forge improvement. So we will probably need... We got that, and we got that. Right, we're missing the other tool thing, but that only thing comes with... Is it the artisan table? I'm far too deep in thought by that. That's what we need to make on this one. We haven't made the sharpening stone. Because when you make the sharpening stone, you get something else. Right. Yeah, one sharpening stone. That gives us the grinding wheel. Right. So as grinding wheels go, it is 25 wood and it is a forge improvement. Okay. Not what I was hoping, a workbench improvement. Okay, where can we tuck this in by? This is where these things start getting really finicky where you can put them now. Let's try something else. Right, put a shelf up by here. Right there. Now what have we got in there? Okay, that will stay. Actually, let's grab some of that resin. Right, there's the little anvils. And there's the big anvil. I think we can get the little ones to sit up on there. If memory serves me right. Little anvils. Like that one. Right, okay. See if we can move this one. See if that will be nice to us as well. Don't know, but we'll give it a try. Oh, I don't want to know. But it will now go over there, which is good. Right, let's destroy that one. And see if that will go up on there. No. But it will now go over there. Brilliant. Which then brings us back to our grinding wheel. Let me jump up on that. There we go. So that goes there. Could someone pop through the bone mass portal, please? I don't mark it and have somehow lost it in the dark and know him. All right, okay. You found it, right, okay. Takes me a while to read that, doesn't it? Right then, so with all of that made, what does that give me? We can make a blast furnace. Okay. The blast furnace is what we need for the black metal. We haven't got a bellows yet? Okay. Alright. So what do you need for the bellows? 4 chain, 5 deer. Right, so 4 chain and 5 deer. That with that. That'll give us the bellows. No, that does not want to be built, does it? Okay, let's see if we can move some other things around then. Okay, we need to sort of squish things down a little bit, I think. So let's squash that down. Build it a little bit tighter in with that. And see if we can squash that down. Okay, and then dare I say, let's knock this down. And put the workbench back. Now we just need to put that back. Well, fair enough, it'll go in front of it. That's fine by me. Let's see if that gives us enough room for the bellows. No, the bellows are being finicky. What is it complaining about? Oh no, with that. It will go but there. That is the silliest thing I've ever seen. But there we go. Won't argue the point. Or would it be better if I can fit it in a corner? There we go. And then actually build the anvil. Will it let me build the anvil next to it now? Or am I going to have the same problem with that? Oh, there. There we go. That looks a bit tidier. Right, so that should now give us a fair old rank on this place. We can really bring these things up a bit now. but we're going to need a lot more iron and a lot more wood. Right. So grab this ore. Put that there. Whee! This is going to be a long bit now, just waiting for all this ore and stuff. I can understand the appeal of having like 3 of these furnaces going off at the same time, though. Yeah, earlier on this morning, I spent a little bit of time on World of Warcraft, checking out a few mods to tweak things, like show my pet happiness, because that was a killer with the interface I was using. It wasn't showing the happiness. So I found a web page which gave you how to set up custom tags for ELVUI. So I got the happiness working. Then I added my good old fishing mate mod. So now I can just double click to fish, instead of having to like go down to the icon all the time. But while I was testing out the fishing, Wilson was on his Valheim stream, and he was fishing as well with his wife or his partner. Oh, it was fun. I was fishing one game and they were fishing in the other. Yeah, this seed, right? Sicarius has the details for this seed, but I got him somewhere as well. But if I show you this seed, right? You start off by here, the drop-off site. It's got a home there. Ecthir is literally just by there, right? Elder is literally, right down by there. It's not that far, to be honest with you, from there to there. The trader is only by there, right? So that was a brilliant start, to be honest with you. You had a mountain biome by here. You have meadows. You have black forest. If I remember rightly, I think there might be a couple more mountains by here as well. So it's not a bad island, and it's quite a large one as well, considering. Right. But what sold this for Sicarius was where I am at the moment in the swamps. Right. You head up here. The swamps that are by here, they have, I think it was 33 crypts in them. Right. And bone mass there as well. So it's well worth going up there. Setting a base with those 33 crypts. But I gave him the seed details so he could like play on his own private server, as it were. But yeah, a really good start this one is. With, as I say, with Elder and the Trader and Ecthia all being really close by. Although, if you want advice, walk down here and then just sail across. Because I didn't realise the shape of this. I built my boat by here. And I sailed thinking, I'll sail down here. It'll be a quick journey round here and then down to Elder. No, it was around here, up through that gap, and then down around there. You know? So yeah, just run down here, build your boat down by there. Right? If you ever do use it. And let's go get some more ore. But we're going to need lots and lots of iron, to be honest with you now. And we'll probably need more woods. Right. Shift splits. The other thing, obviously, with this one is, as well, where I got the house, this village, there was a maypole there as well, which was really lovely until they updated the patch and allowed everybody to build maypoles. But yeah, it's still a nice village regardless by there. And you can see lots of like copper deposits dotted around. You know, so not a bad place. You can see how far this island goes, really, can't it? You know, you've got two rivers there, but this one, it pretty much goes all the way up there, and you've got another one up there. So, what do you think of this side profile with my web camera? I decided to move the web camera from the middle of the screen to the edge of the screen. Because when I'm talking to people, I tend to either be looking at the laptop, which is by there, or I'm looking at the screen by here. You know, sort of like in between. So I moved the web camera, so you got my face either way, sort of thing. It doesn't look like I'm ignoring people, I think, I hope. And arriving at some point today, I've got another webcam arriving. A Logitech C920, which apparently is the go-to for a lot of streamers, other than getting a DLSR. And the reason for I wanted to get that is it has autofocus. Because I'm thinking, and you might be interested in this one, Burzum, I'm thinking of doing some just chatting streams where I paint really badly some miniatures. Fortunately, though, I won't be taking the web camera out the back with my spray cans. Right. Yeah, I remember once, right, painting miniatures, Tau, right? I was painting them desert colours, right, so a sandy colour. Not in neon purple, no. Better not be in neon purple. Anyway, yeah, I was painting a Tau, which are basically fish people, but they got like this body armour that they tend to be this sort of like a yellowish colour to it, or deserty colour. So I painted one using the exact paints that they suggested, doing it exactly the perfect way, as it were, and it took me all day to do one figure. Right? Then I went to what was then called biology, bought a bunch of camouflage spray cans, which just happened to have desert sand as one of them, along with jungle green and a few others. They cost all of 99 pence each. Took the rest of that troop of Tau out the back and undercoated them all in one go with that spray can of desert sand. Right. Then I just pretty much put a wash over them, highlighted their guns and whatnot and their little insignias, and job done. I did like the other, I think, 15 figures or 14 figures in a matter of like 3 or 4 hours, compared to all day for one. So you can guess which way I tend to do my figures. Although biology is since closed now in Swansea, so I can't get those cans anymore. Unless I order them online or something. Oh, yeah, he's jumping in. Are you jumping on the community server, boy, or are you something else? Okay. I was going to say, the panda is in the house. You could build yourself a house, though. You know, you could actually play the game. Novel idea. I'm sure Burzum will give you loads of stuff. For one, he's got loads of troll skins he wants to get rid of. We only mentioned deer skins and boar skins. They probably kept pouring out of his ears. Alright, we need more wood. We need more everything. Right, some more ore. What am I doing? Cancel that. I don't want the copper. I want the real stuff. let's have another little look over here and see how much more we needed. Right then, so to take them further, my goodness. Well, it was the helmet first, wasn't it? A helmet to bring up the speed with everything else. And then to go up to level 5 is 15. Yeah. We're going to need a lot more stuff. You need a spare key. I'm sure the Queen would be interested in that. Oh, hello, Mary. And how are you today? Ah, great. I'm being very boring here at the moment. I'm just literally wandering back and forth, picking up coal, dumping it in there. As you can see, I did die twice earlier on, as recompense in the swamp. Oh yeah, but to be honest, when you're at your base, it's pointless wasting it. Your minimum is 25 and it'll just stay there unless you get attacked. I probably need food in real life though. What is the time? Yeah. I will be eating breakfast soon. What am I doing? This way. See, my torches have gone out again. Right. Put that by there. Get some more ore. And we're probably going to need some more wood. Basically, I'm upgrading all my armor as far as I can. So that when I do fight bone mass, I don't have a problem. And Mary, by the way, we do run a community server. I'm not on it right now, but a few of the people are, like Burzum, I think, is on it, and Queen's on it. And my son has nipped on it briefly, from what I can tell. Details are in the Discord, but it's up 24/7. It's based in the UK. Well, it's based in our house in the UK. So as long as I pay the electric, we're okay. But you're quite welcome to join the community server. Ideally, if we were to start a fresh character, that'd be great. But if not, if you got one that's like early-ish game, like Bronze Age-ish, then that'll be fine as well, because most of us are at Bronze/Iron Age. No, King, you're not meant to be at Iron Age. You got to earn your stripes, boy. To be honest, if you went to my base and just picked up everything in my house just the once, you'd learn loads of recipes just doing that, boy. Oh, you were doing God mode, was you? In your admin. Yeah, my son is admin on the server as well, so he has access to those tools. It's more for a different reason. Okay, fair enough. Okay. He's being very cryptic now. Don't like it when he's cryptic. Right. But yeah, so back to the other web camera and the miniature painting. So I was thinking of giving that a go. See how it goes on stream. But it'd be more like just a chill and chat, really. Listen to my dulcet tones. And as I say, I'm not a very good painter. I'm just a what you would call table-ready painter. All right. But it might be the odd trick or two that people might not know. Right, we're going to need to get some more wood to put in there. And a little bit more ore. What would happen if I carried it all? Would it cripple me? No, it doesn't. Okay. But once we run out, we've run out. Then we've got to go back and get more. Oh, no. Burzum, this is my little portal hub. It's not a very brilliant design, but it does the job. You get 5.5 circle. At the moment, I literally got. I'm going back to my first house, to my fishing hut, because you have to have one to your fishing hut. I think this one goes to the trader, this one goes to Elder, and this one goes to Swamp at the moment. And now this one technically goes to Bone Mass, or as close as I can to him. It was basically, where could I put him? I had some space, but yeah, so I put him there, But yeah, you can, a half circle, they do overlap slightly, but they managed to fit in. I suppose technically you could take the roof off and put another 5 above it with some stairs. But really speaking, that's my temporary one for Crypt, so I should swap that one, put it in here, But then I would probably need to actually start making a circle or something. Or I flip them all around and I'm facing outwards instead of inwards. He dropped 3 keys. Oh, there we are. Did you solo it or did you have help? Oh, pardon me. All right, fair enough. See, no, that's the awkward bit, because whether you're in the, I could say, whether it's multiple players taking him on or not, if they're all on the server, then he's just tougher all round, isn't he? Or is it a proximity thing? Oh, crikey, it's certainly getting cold. But then again, my window's open. I was sitting here with my bathrobe on earlier on, but I thought, bathrobe on stream? I don't know. Perhaps I should have left it on. I suppose you get enough streamers with onesies, you know. It's only retaliation to wear a bathrobe, I suppose. But then I remember, oh crikey, Oxhorn. Yeah, he was doing he was waiting for the expansion to come out for Fallout 76, and it came out earlier than he expected. He was like heading to bed, so he got up, you know, as it were, jumped onto the stream to show off the new expansion, and he was just basically sitting there in his bathrobe, you know, with his whiskey and his cigar, you know, and everybody was saying, "What are you doing in your bathrobe?" Like, but the guy was comfy at the end of the day and warm. And how many more have we got? Only 10 more to go, really, and then we've used them all up. Right. Plus the 10 that are in there, so that'll give us another 20. So that'll be 32 by here, plus what we got stored. Right. Yeah, we're not going to be able to upgrade everything to the way we want, but it'll be close. Although we'll probably still need more wood. Shift. No. Shift. There. Oops. Somebody slamming my front door. Right. While we're waiting for this, I'll illustrate why I needed another webcam and spent some money on it. This is a miniature. And you can see it does not focus. But really speaking, it needed to be about that big on the screen for you to be able to appreciate the painting work. Whereas the C920 does focus. Right, so yeah, that's a bit blurry, you know. Same with my Valheim Bowman. It's wrong way, that way. So he didn't really focus with that. My hand is lovely, but he didn't. Take him back a bit. I think that's where he just about focuses, and that's pointless, you know. So yeah. Let's switch back to the full game, so you don't have to look at my ugly mug all the time. Yeah, but there's lots of things you can do once you get like 2 cameras. I could actually start doing like it is cold today, and I got the window open up here, but I need the window to keep the fresh air circulating, really. Because if I close the window, I'll get tired. Just like when I'm downstairs in the living room boy and I'm sitting there all snugly, and it's like 2 seconds later I'm gone. So what was it? Was it delivery or something, was it? Or was you bringing the plastic bag in? Oh, pink bag. Alright, yeah. You don't want nobody nicking that now, do we? Yeah, in Swansea we have the recycling system. The way it works with the local refuse is you have this big, huge pink bag that's like weighted at the bottom. It's like similar to the size of when you get like sand delivered from the building supply. You get like a 1 ton bag like of sand. Well, think of that, but a little bit smaller, obviously. But we have them, and we put all our plastics in them. And then once a fortnight, we drag it through the house. Or my son drags it through the house with all the plastic in it, and then puts it out the front. And once it's empty, then you got to like go grab it. Otherwise, the wind will like cartwheel it down the road, or somebody will pass by and nick it. Why? I don't know. But there we go. Now in our neighbouring borough of Port Talbot, they have different colour wheelie bins, if I'm right, for all the different ones. And you just wheel the bin out, which is, in my mind, much better, but we have obviously different ways of doing things in Swansea. Oh, we've only got one more to put in. Right, so that's the last 10. So we need 13 more of them. There's 2 coal per ingot. Yeah, I don't understand how bronze works in this game. How it's like 2 copper and 1 tin, so it's 3 ingots, and it only produces 1 ingot. Like, does the rest just sweat off, like, you know? You know, it should be like, 2 copper, 1 tin, make 3 ingots. That would be much better. It's just the math of it, you know, like the weight of them. The weight of the copper ingots, all the ingots seem to have the same weight, whether it's tin or copper or whatnot. But for some reason, when they become bronze, they lose 2/3 of their weights. So obviously, very magical is the bronze in this game. I wouldn't mind if it were actually the same weight as 3 bars, you know? Although, for carrying purposes, it wouldn't be, you know? Yeah, whatever, you know? Or one big one. But the point is, I think 1 ingot weighs something stupid like £12 or 12 units, whatever it is. Right, so you need 3 ingots, 2 of one, 2 one of the other. So that's like £36 in weight. And it produces 1 ingot of £12 in weight. Either that or the blacksmith is like conning us a boot. You know, the guy who's smelting all this metal for us, like, he's like pocketing 2/3 of the stuff. Probably selling it around the corner to his mate, you know. No, I think with Valheim Plus, the mod thing, it can address that issue by tweaking how much you get back out of it. And I think somebody else has actually done a mod as well, which redresses that. You know, I think he's balanced it out. Because, yeah, that sort of thing doesn't make sense. But the only problem is when we start adding mods to the game or to the server, then everybody else has to have the same mods, otherwise it doesn't work for them. So it's best to just stick with no mods for the server. Yeah, to be honest, if you're playing on a server, then it's different because you got to put the mods on the server. But if you're playing on a private seed, I would highly recommend Valheim Plus. Just for some of the tweaks, especially like this bit what I'm doing by here now, right? With Valheim Plus, you can put down a chest by here, and you can tell Valheim Plus for these to like look in the chest for the materials and then to dump them back into the chest. You can run client-side mods on a server. Okay, when you say client-side, you mean player-side. Yeah, so you put a chest over here, for example. You put coal, you put wood in it, and you put ore in it. Okay. Then the wood would automatically be pulled into there. The coal would come out of there, go back into the chest. That would then pull the coal into it from the chest and pull the ore into it from the chest. And then when you come back like 3 hours later, all you got is a chest full of ingots. And you don't have to like stand here doing all this. And the same with feeding the boars. You could have a chest for the boars and put food in it and they would just automatically eat it. Same with the honey. You could put a chest for the honey and instead of like it capping, like if I go there now, the honey will probably be capped at 4 per. Yeah, that's got 3 in it. That's got like 3 in it, but maximum you get is 4. But if you put a chest down next to it, every time it gets 1, it automatically goes into the chest. So you don't even have to farm it. You just leave the chest there and you come back a couple of days later and you got like 70 odd honey in the chest. Alright, so for that, Valheim Plus is a godsend. Plus you can tweak other things like allow you to go through portals carrying metal, for instance. So you don't have to like risk the serpent in the sea trying to sail back with all your metal. Because that's always fun. But there's another mod which is separate to Valheim Plus, which I would really recommend, and it's a gardening one. It lays down a grid for you on the ground when you select the seed you want to put down, and it automatically plants that out, like, say, 20 seeds perfectly lined up. So you don't lose any. And then when you go to grab them, you do the opposite. You just hold shift, press E to grab one of them, and it picks up like 20 out of the ground for you all in one go. That's a gardening one. Well, basically that's what I'm doing with this one. And to be honest, I'll do it on the community server as well. I have another character, and he's made a big, huge, like, circular castle / town. And this character is rented a room there, right, on that server. So he's got like a little stash there, and I just literally drop my metal off there, jump back to this one, jump through the portal, go back to that server, grab my stuff. You know, it's a lot easier. Right then, we have now run out of ore. So let us see what we can improve on and see what else we need. But yeah, the transfer station idea is a good way around having to deal with the boats. I know some people like the boats. Burzum being one, he loves sailing. But all I generally experience is death. Like with this character, actually, I did a stream where, you know, I used the map, right? I sailed from here, right, all the way over to here to set up a base because Bone Master's up by here, right? I got as far as there, I think it was, maybe a bit further. I was really chuffed. And then it was like pitch black, stormy, and a serpent came along, and I just panicked. Got rid of my sail, and just started shooting at him. You know, this serpent, and everybody shouting at me in the chat saying, "Just sail, go with the wind and just sail." And then I died. So then I had to go all the way back, and it was rather amusing. I actually went into God mode to go back and get my body. On this one, I've done Elder on this one, but this was for Bone Mass. This was. Elder. This is a lovely map, by the way. This is because, like, yeah, you start there. You got Ecthia by there. You got Elder by here, and then you got Trader by there. Oh, Elder can be in multiple spots. There's one up there. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I had one there and one by there, basically, as you can see from there. But yeah, I had to sail all the way up here. But the second time round, I flew, God mode, got my body back, went all the way back down here, built a new boat, and then sailed all the way back and managed to get there the second time. But that was just funny. I got it, right, yeah. But you can see how long that journey was from there to over there. Especially this bit, trying to get through this narrow gap, as it were, but yeah, it's like you got swamp there, and all the leeches are coming out trying to hit the boat, and the Durgar are trying to hit the boat, and you like try not to ground it on a pebble, you know. So yeah, I hate boats. But there we go. Anyway, let's have a look then, see where we can improve. Right, so upgrade. Didn't I grab all of... Okay. I thought I picked it all up. I obviously didn't. I probably just put it all in the store rather than take it out. That's why I wasn't sweating. Silly old me. Right then. Grab all of this. And then... Let's crawl over to here. Will we get there before we run out? Oh, yeah. And we got there. Right. Okay, upgrade. So, we wanted to upgrade our mace, didn't we? That's a 5. That's a 4. So we need to upgrade that first. Right. Now, where's that gone now? Iron helmet is now at max. Fair enough. Iron scale. Right. Iron mace. Iron greaves. Right. Max. 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 And we've got... My goodness, that was spot on. We got none left. Oh, that's amazing. That is 3 bosses and trader. That is really good. I thought my seed was pretty cool. But yeah, can't beat that. But there we go. Right, what are we at? 2.5 hours. Right, okay. So, let's put his clothes back on, because otherwise he's going to be naked. Right there. I'm going to log out with this one, and I'll show you my room, as it were, right? On the other server. And I'll even give you a quick tour of the castle, it were. So, jump in here. Start. And this one is on Oldheim, which was another series that I did streaming. Kilvey and the saga of Oldheim. Right, so this is my little room, right? So this is where I transfer stuff, as it were, right? But this is only like a little room in this dingily lit place. But if you nip in by here, you'll get to see a bit more of this place, right? So my other character built this. So we got a tree right in the middle, and it's all built with circles, right? So that's our first circle, and some benches sitting around it. And then we got our portal hub going all the way around that. Okay, and then we got our next circle and a little, so like pond, as it were, going around. Not very good looking pond, to be honest with you. Right, then we got this like open area by here. Oh look, he's still walking around in there. He's still alive then. Right. And then the idea was I was trying to build like a throne area up by here, but it's not quite working. Right. At least that's the theory. But then if you go through, like, I got the 4 cardinal points are these like walkways that go out further from the centre. So north, south, east and west. You open this door, and then we got like the gardens are out here. So we got like the vegetable patches, or what will be the vegetable patches, the wolf pens, the boar pens. They're all going to be by here, and he's just going to attack me because he's not one of mine. Alright. But by the time I got out to this level, it was like getting ridiculous. Alright. But the land is over there. But if I go north, actually you might enjoy this. On the north side of the map, so that's south, let's go north. Right, if you wonder what all these bits of wood are, they were to keep my circles straight, as it were. Right, I will delete them in time, because I still haven't finished building this place. It was that big. Right, so yeah, there's an island out there which had lots of boars on it. right, and stuff like that. So I thought, I'm going to build a bridge out to this island. Right, let's put some speed on. And then I basically quarantined the entire island, as you can see. Ain't nothing getting off this island. And in theory, then, all I need to do is just chuck food in there and it'll be tame eventually. So yeah, I can quarantine the entire island. So that's technically my ball pen in there. But that was just me being silly. Yeah, you can sort of see the size of it out by here. And then because the way the mechanics of this game work, you can only dig so far down and you can only build so far up as well from the contour of the land. Right? So if you're going below sea level, that's the contour of the land. Unfortunately, this part of the island down by here was starting to slip away. It was going deeper because it was like hitting ocean. So I had to figure out what to do with it. So end result, I built my dock spire. Right, but you can see over by here how the land was starting to drop down, but there I could not lift it up any higher than that. So I had to do something with it. So by here I can just put some flooring in so to mask it. So I'll have to make this like a building. But over by here, I couldn't really build it that high because it was like below the water. So I ended up just building the docks there instead. They're not very good docks, you know. They do a job. You can put your small boats by here, and you can bring your bigger boats in by there if you want to, like, and then just jump off. But it does the job. And then nip back in here. On this side I've got my storage. All the way here. And then the workshops by here. Alright, okay. Yeah, more than likely I will like it, but you know. Yeah, so I got this right here as the open air stuff. So you don't stink out a room with all the smoke. And then I still got all these rooms where you're still to be filled in and done. So it's going to take a while. But I keep getting distracted by playing other games. There we go. Right, so let's run him back to his room. Which way around is his room? Oh, it's over there. I need to put a roof on that. It's getting damaged, isn't it? There, let's park his butt there and then log out. Right. Oh, it is, yeah. It's huge. It's things I do like doing, but that one I think might have been a little bit too big of a bite, you know. But there we go. Right, anyway. We shall leave the stream now. It was an idea, and I wanted to take it as far as I could, but it got so big. Right then, so as a recap, all we've done so far today is we died twice in the swamps, grabbed as much iron as we could, brought it home. We found where bone mass was and set up a portal near him. So now we've improved our armor as far as we can. We could improve. No, even our mace is at max. Yeah, so technically our armor is as far as we can take it. So really speaking, now we need to just get a couple of more potions made up and some nice food. So I'll probably have to go do some fishing and then take on bone mass. On this particular character and see how that goes. The last time I took on bone mass with my first character, I killed him first time, thankfully. But we'll see how it goes with this one. So maybe tomorrow or the day after, I'll probably spend some time on the community server streaming tomorrow morning. But maybe Wednesday morning I'll do this one again. But once again, thank you all for watching. It is appreciated. If you haven't already joined the community server, you are more than welcome to join. Right? The only rules we have are common sense, polite rules. Be kind, don't bully. Help each other out if you can. And the one I like is the reduce, reuse, recycle. If you don't want it, give it to somebody that does. And we have a community house set near the main place where you can, and pop onto the Discord. Yeah, we got a community house for beginners, so they can have a bed to rest in and pick up some stone and some wood and some boar skin to make some armor. Oh, yeah, with his ads, yeah, to be honest, yeah. Yeah, I basically the way I did it was I had lots of stamina potions and lots of health potions, and I just like headbutted him lots of times with a big mace. And that's the way that worked for me. I tried doing the bow tactic with him, but yeah, with all the ads there as well, they were just getting him away and they'd be slapping me silly, and I couldn't get a shot off in time. So I found it easy to just keep the stamina going as high as I could and just kept hitting him, and that worked. Different people, different tactics. With Elder, obviously bows work much better. With Ecthia, it can go either way. You can just like attack her or not. Don't think your Discord link. All right, okay. Ian, can you give her the Discord? If you're still listening. It should be working off my About page. There we are. Try that one. Right. And I'm gonna get out of this game now anyway, right? So, but once again, all of you, thanks for watching, thanks for partaking, and hope to see you all on the community server at some point, or on the Discord, or both, or all, whatever. But for now, I shall say goodbye.